And here come the Wildcats. Go to work at the 20-yard line.
But Sim with Vengeance, coming back with another video, and today I want to talk about the NCAA tournament. Granted, this is football, and I want to talk about basketball, but nonetheless, it's still the NCAA, and it's just something that, you know, March Madness is here, and I want to just talk about what I think of it so far. So far, a lot of upsets. A lot of people disappointed in how their brackets have turned out, but, you know, I mean, I'm definitely disappointed in my bracket. I mean, I had, maybe pull up my Final Four sheet right here. I had, from the South region, I have Baylor going to the Final Four, and they're still in it. So, good, thank goodness for that. In the East region, I have Syracuse, but I doubt they're going to last any longer because Fab Melo's out. They did win today against Kansas State, so we're all good there. And in the Midwest region, I had North Carolina. And in the West region, I had Missouri. Yeah. Missouri just, I don't know what the hell happened, but, and sorry, pardon my French there, but good Lord, I mean, number 3 team in the nation, you get a 2 seed facing Norfolk State. I mean, oh my goodness, I can't even, I was about to rage when I saw that game yesterday. I mean, granted, I'm not a fan of Missouri, but good Lord, I had him going to the Final Four. I had him going to the championship. And, oh my God. You know, and they did not scout their team very well. That's what I think. The coach did not scout the team well. They did not make the proper adjustments. They didn't get the proper matchups or the matchup they wanted. They started three guard players and one, I think, mid-sized player and like a one big guy. Not the kind of strategy I would want if I was a basketball coach. But it worked for them all year until that point, and next year they know if their players decide to stay, which I doubt half of those players that run a starting lineup will stay, but you never know. And another topic I want to talk about today is Duke losing to Lehigh. I mean, I don't like Duke. I don't like anything about them. I do respect Coach K and what he's been doing for the past so many years, but I just don't like Duke. It's just the thing that's been like born inside of me. I was born to hate Duke. I'm not a UNC fan, nothing. I just don't like them. And when they lost to Lehigh, I was happy and like disappointed at the same time. Yeah, I didn't have Duke going far. I had them going as far as the Sweet 16, but they still lost to a 15 seed. I mean, that's embarrassing. And it was twice in the same day that Duke, two number 2 seeds lost in this. That was like the first time in history, 2 seeds lost in the first round. But I still got, I still got North Carolina, I still got Syracuse, and I still got Baylor. I still got 3 of 4. But I guess it's, a good thing. I still have 3 of my Final Four. But I probably will only have like 2 of those by the time the Final Four actually comes around. Maybe even 1, because I had an upset with Kentucky losing to Baylor. And speaking of Kentucky, they play who we're playing right now, Iowa State, having a 7-point lead and late in the 4th quarter. And this is the only touchdown you're going to see right here. Guys all over me. I shake him off. I see the ball. I go get the ball. Touchdown. And, back to the tournament subject. Yeah, I'm not a Baylor fan either, but I just think that they have really good sports programs this year. I mean, I guess you could say Baylor's always been okay in some sports, but I don't know. This year they just kind of pop out of nowhere, especially in Robert Griffin winning the Heisman and Baylor's basketball team PJ3 now. I mean, this is the year of the Baylor, if you want to call it that. So you never know what Baylor could do. I mean, they could win the national championship. You just never know. That's why basketball is such an unpredictable sport. Anybody can go on a run. Anybody. And here we are facing number 2 Texas A&M. Back to the game play here. Wasn't really a close game through the first part, but we kind of made a little comeback, I guess. But you'll see in the final moment of the video what the final score was. We ended up beating Iowa State, obviously. That was a good thing because I don't like them at all. That's another team I don't really like either. Duke and Iowa State, I do not like them at all. But I would like to know, who you got in your Final Four, how many teams you lost in the Final Four because of those 2 big upsets. The 2 biggest upsets, actually. I know there was another big upset, Ohio beating Michigan. But, that was just, that was all right. I mean, I'm not too shocked. Ohio's got a great team. Michigan didn't play their best either. But Duke, Duke got away with a lot of stuff this year. And, just playing the basketball game itself, I mean, the one that's most, fresh in my mind is when Austin Rivers hit that game-winning 3-pointer against North Carolina. I mean, he got lucky. I'm not going to lie. He got lucky. And, good on them for getting 27-6. But, I mean, come on. You knew they weren't going to go far. I just didn't think they were going to get out this early. But please let me know in the comments who you got left in your Final Four and who you think's going to win it all. I'd like to see some interesting ones. Mine is North Carolina. Now that my team's out of it, I mean, I'll tell you my old winner. It was Missouri. Okay, I had Missouri winning it all. But now that they're out, I might as well just say North Carolina because they have the best team. They have all these good players, Harrison Barnes and Kendall Marshall and Tyler Zeller and John Henson and so on. They got the whole package. But we ended up losing this game to the number 2 team in the nation by only 3 points. And I was kind of disappointed because you know how you get those things where you get hit just like that and then you just get injured and you sit out for a few plays. That's what happened on that last play that you just saw before you saw the final score. I got taken out of the game. But don't forget to stop by my channels, like on my Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And until next time, you know who I am, Sin with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.